Hello Aquarius, my name is NiJiLL. Welcome to Alchemy. Today I'm going to be doing your November reading. I'm going to shift into warp speed, lay out your cards, and like I always say, you're welcome to watch me lay out the cards, or you can just skip ahead straight to the reading. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Aquarius. Okay, so as you can see, as I was laying out the cards, I chose two different decks for oracle cards, and yet oddly, these are new decks for me, by the way, so I was unaware that they both had the same card somewhat, and they both came out, and you saw the way it flipped out. So erosion seems to be on the table for November. You might be feeling worn out, worn down by a situation. So as we start the month, we have you may be coming out of a depressive state, a contemplative state. You are unable or unwilling, or perhaps putting on hold, moving forward, moving away from something. It looks like you want to move away. It looks like it's a desire you have, but for some reason you're unable to do it, at least at the start of the month. You do have the Knight of Swords here, reversed, and in this reading I really think that it's you tempering what you say, sort of being diplomatic and not jumping to conclusions, or at least not outwardly showing that you're jumping to conclusions. Over here mid-month you have the Magician, and you know the Magician is obviously a manifestor, right? Somebody who can create things, and this is you manifesting, or at least attempting to manifest something in the upright position. You do have the Five of Pentacles in the center of the reading, and that being said, between erosion and the Five of Pentacles being up front and center, it looks like you might be suffering through some worries about money. Above that, and in the same column, we have the Queen of Cups reversed, and I think this is you holding back your emotions, trying to be logical, trying to be unemotional. If you're feeling emotions, you're not showing them, and that goes along with this Knight of Swords in reverse. You know, not showing what the turmoil that you might be experiencing on the inside. As we head out to the end of the month, interestingly enough, in this deck you have Four of Cups, and you have them sandwiched here. So it looks like you're coming out of a depression, for sure. A long-standing depression, and you have also here the Six of Coins, right? So you have the Six of Coins reversed, you have the Three of Swords reversed, and with the Three of Swords reversed like that, you're coming out of some sort of a heartbreak as well. You feel with the Six of Coins reversed here, you might feel like you're not getting the help or support you need in some way. Now, before we get to these columns, let's concentrate on this. So we have depression, coming out of a depression on either side, and in the middle we have you trying to manifest this. You taking steps. This is all you're doing, coming out of this frame of mind, this way of thinking. You have over here with worries about money, unable to move forward, not getting the support you need. It's no wonder it's all in one column this way, because your inability to move forward and your worries about money and your not getting the help you need is all, it looks like it's all money related, to be honest with you. Up here, you have somebody withholding their love right next to the Three of Swords reversed, which makes sense, right? You're no longer arguing. You're no longer showing your emotions, and you are healing from some sort of a heartbreak situation. You have coming out of a depression, going upwards to this Three of Swords. Yeah, it looks like you're really working on yourself. You're working on your emotions. You're working on what you show. And for that, I think, I mean, as an Aquarian, I can totally understand that. You are feeling eroded in some way. You're feeling like something is really starting to get to you. Something is really starting to melt away. Some part of you that was present. And I'm wondering if it's the erosion of, like, almost like shedding a skin. But as we move on the reading, we'll figure this out. Here we have a column of warnings, and that makes sense because you have the Knight of Swords upright, and you know that is a warning to hold your tongue and to not show what you might be thinking, because here you, at the beginning of the month, you have the Knight of Swords reversed. So yeah, you're heeding this warning. You have the Nine of Cups reversed. You might not be receiving the love and support that you need to have, or that you'd like to have. And you do have Justice, and you know, between the Knight of Swords and Justice here, I'm thinking that this warning column is probably telling you to not show your cards, not show what you may be thinking. You might be very angry at someone. You might be very upset at someone. You might be very hurt with someone. But this is clearly warning you not to show it. And if you are looking for justice, to keep that to yourself as well. In this column, you have the High Priestess, which is great. The reason I turn these around, by the way, is because we don't read these in reverse. So we have the High Priestess, which is, these are blessings. Now, this is available to you if you heed the warnings of the readings, right? You stepping into a period of knowing, you stepping into a period of either new love or some sort of feeling of self-love. And you have planning, and you have two cards of planning. These, I did take two of these cards, and normally I don't, but it's very similar, you know, planning for your future, looking to see what's available to you, what you should do next. Same type of atmosphere here. It's somebody looking out over a city trying to figure out what's next. So you do have a lot here. This is, I'm not going to lie, it's a pretty heavy reading. It's not absolutely horrible. There's no Ten of Swords here. There's no Tower here, but it looks exhausting. It looks tiring. It looks like you're tired of this situation, whatever this is to you. You're tired of it. And you'd like to, instead of feeling eroded and worn down, you want to feel built up. You want someone to depend on. You want someone to help you through this situation. It looks like some of the people around you might be doing the opposite. So let's, you know, before I do these, I am going to reach for a different deck here. Let's see. I'm going to reach for a different deck here to clarify some of these, okay? So you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I mean, you're moving out of a feeling of depression, but you're also moving out of a feeling, you're moving into a feeling of inaction, total inaction. You're feeling stuck. I mean, show me. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. But you know, you have made some sort of decision nonetheless. You may not be sharing it, but you've made some sort of decision. And this might very well be about a marriage or a relationship or a commitment that you have made. You're holding your tongue. You're not really showing your cards. That is definitely the advice here. Okay, it's the warning. It's the advice. So that's very smart. The Magician. You have the Lovers on the table. By the way, you have Taurus energy, you have Gemini energy on the table here. Yeah, with the Lovers in reverse, it's a decision that you haven't made or at least shared. It could be problems with a Gemini, for sure. Could be problems in a relationship, for sure. Show me yeah, look, the Five of Pentacles. And this is the same couple tied together, bound together. It's not a good, it's Capricorn energy, but it's not a good energy. You having problems with money and you also having problems with a connection in your life. You feel bound to something. You feel like you're stuck. It's very stuck energy. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, please. You're holding back your emotions. Yeah, and you have no, there's something about this connection that gives you lack of hope, but yet somehow you're bound to it, you're stuck to it, at least for a while. With these erosion cards, we're going to pull at the end to get a sort of preview for next month. So this way, we'll know what we're heading into. But we have here, show me the Four. Show me the Four of Cups. Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, so you have the Four of Cups on both sides, right? The beginning of the month, at the end of the month. Same sort of thing, except at the beginning of the month, you had this lack of passion, lack of action, and this is topped with action. Upright. Definitely. Show me the Six. Show me the Six. The Emperor. Okay, so the reason for this, the reason for you not feeling supported or helped might be someone in your life, Aries energy, who uses their position of power against you. Uses their, that could be a boss, it could be someone that you're involved with intimately. It could be anybody. It could be a family member. But someone's using their position of power and they're not offering you the support that you require or that you need or that you would like. Show me the Three of Swords, please. Show me the Three of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords. There's one card in here that is not, I'm going to turn it around. Sorry about that. I just want to, okay. Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords. Perfect. We have the Moon reversed, right? So you have the Three of Swords reversed, you have the Moon reversed. There's something that you're seeing. There's something that has been illuminated to you that is helping you heal. That is definitely helping you heal towards the end of the month. Okay, we have, let's see. We have, hey, quiet. We have Justice. The Queen of Pentacles. Sorry about that. My dogs are always with me when I do these readings. The Queen of Pentacles reversed and Justice. You might want justice for what's been happening to you. I mean, that's clear. You might feel the need to strike back at someone. Obviously, the warning here is not to do that. At least not now. Nine of Cups. Not feeling the love. Someone holding back their money. Show me the the Knight of Swords, please. Show me the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you might be thinking of striking back at someone. There's someone that's using, they're using some position in their life to hurt you, and this could be related to money. It could be related to money. You might feel very eroded from the situation, very worn out, very exhausted, very tired. You have not, the core of you is still believing that you have some sort of a respite in this situation. Show me the High Priestess, please. Coming out of a stuck energy here. Show me the Page of Cups. Coming out of a stuck energy. And so somebody is offering you something here. And this is the blessings column, okay? So whatever it is that you weren't getting at the start of the month, it looks like you're going to be, there's an offer coming in. There is an offer coming in. And here we go again, the Three of Swords. That is a blessing too. That definitely is. Show me the Four of Pentacles. Coming out of depression, coming out of the bottom of the deck, you do have the Eight of Wands, which is great. It's movement. It's finally movement. My goodness. This looks like it's, it definitely looks exhausting, Aquarius. I understand what you're going through, believe me. All right. I'm going to do, show me the start of the month, please. The start of the month. Start of the month. We have take care, enemies are working against you. I think you're aware of that. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, perfect. Let's do mid-month. Mid-month, please. Mid-month. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Yeah, we were saying that you weren't getting the help that you need. One more, please. Give me one more. Mountain road. You're on the road to success. Slowly but surely, you're going to be feeling successful. This isn't going to be something that happens overnight, though. But it looks like, it honestly looks like towards the end of the month, you're starting to feel better. Show me the end of the month, please. Show me the end of the month. Show me the end of the month for Aquarius. Give me 2 cards for the end of the month. It says indecisiveness, allowing your life to remain. Yeah, that might very well be at the beginning of the month. How do I put this? Towards the end of the month, but not at the very end, right? This is like the end of the month and we go up, and that's the end of the month. So give me one for the very end. We have opportunity or windfall, which is really great to see after all these cards, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. Thank God, right? It looks like that whatever it is you're going through, Aquarius, it won't be for nothing, I promise. You may feel stuck. You may feel haunted by something. Okay. Now, I am going to pull a couple of oracle cards for the energy moving into the following month. Okay. Let's see. Show me what's moving into the end of this month to the beginning of the following month. Show me the culmination. The energy moving from November to December for Aquarius. The energy moving from November to December for Aquarius, please. The energy moving from November to December for Aquarius, we have productivity. Very different, right? Very different from erosion, that's for sure. The end of November, moving into December for Aquarius, please. The end of November to the beginning of December for Aquarius, moving into the attitude coming into December for Aquarius, leaving November into December for Aquarius. The end of November, beginning of December for Aquarius, please. Now you know why I go into warp speed, right? The end of November to the beginning of December for Aquarius. Finally, let's see. Supernova. Beautiful, wonderful, love it, explosive, radiating, extraordinary. So what you have at the beginning of November, you have double erosion. The end of November, you have supernova and productivity. You are moving into a better time, Aquarius, but I can see, and I am an Aquarius, so I can understand how this feels, because this is it. This honestly is how I feel. And if you're wondering, that's why I always do Aquarius first, so I can see what'll be happening for myself. Okay, I'm going to pull from one more deck, and then we can move on to charms. All right. Whoop, perfect. That came out very quickly. Self-confidence. Thank God, right? I mean, wow. Thank God. Self-confidence. All right. Let's move on to the charms. I actually love this part of the reading. I have to store this differently. It's getting ruined. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Ready? For Aquarius. For Aquarius in November. Well, right off the bat, I saw the alien fall out. Okay, so let's see. Where do we begin? Let's start with home and family. So home and family, you have a pocket hug. All right, well, that's good. It looks like you might be feeling closer with certain members of your home and family. You have health and well-being. You have, protection here with St. Michael, Archangel Michael. And we have right here, I know that this is meaningful to me because I love sweets, but it's for health and well-being. It's it's telling you to really watch your diet and be careful of what you're putting in your body. Okay, so we have spirit self. We have Capricorn. Something might be happening during Capricorn season. You might meet a Capricorn that's very important in your life. At the very center of the reading here, we have a fortune cookie, which is usually a very good surprise. And that's close. That's very close to you. It's in dead center. Okay, good. We have something old. Now, listen, we have the tooth. Something may bite you. And this might have something to do with a Capricorn. If you have a Capricorn in your life that may be not happy with you, or you're not happy with them. I mean, this might have something to do with the Capricorn. Something comes up and bites you, You have here an advice and guidance to have courage. And you have the moon. And you also have the star, which is things that you do not know yet, and hope. So you're being advised to have courage in November. And judging from your reading, I get that. I see how courage would be important. It looks like you're tired of the way things are. You're really tired of it. And it's taking every ounce of your energy not to explode. So you have here under finances and wealth, right next to the center, we have our friendly alien, which is always for me a symbol of Aquarius. And in the dead center next to the fortune cookie, where there's a will, there's a way. That's strength. that is strength, and the fortune that you're going to get from this perseverance through this erosive time is going to be very good. Now, finances and wealth, you also have what? What is this? This is, God, I can't even see it. It says, I'm not going to say the name of it, but it says BS be gone. You're spraying it. You're kind of done with the whole, there is something going on with your finances, and for many of you, and according to the tarot cards and according to these charms, you've by the end of the month, you've pretty much, you've had it, and you're like spraying the BS be gone spray. You have, she believed she could, so she did. A lot of very inspirational things of persevering through all this, for sure. Career, business, you're going to fight for something. You're going to pull out the sword. You're going to defend something. Right next to this, where there's a will, there's a way, you have the phallic symbol, and it's made out of tiger's eye. And there may be a male figure in your life that helps you somehow. You know, they could help you in any way. They could help you emotionally. They could help you with money. They could help you with something. But there's a protective male towards the center, very close to you, and it's also close to the sword, so I'm thinking it's a protective energy. Social life, others, you do have the moon. You might be keeping to yourself, honestly, a lot more than you normally would. You have protection between others and love. So others, social life is others, but others could also mean your partner. And being that it's in between love, I would think that you're getting protected somehow from something that's going on in your life. Love and partnerships, there's a metamorphosis going on. Also, you have Saint Michael again. You have protection here. You also have, always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smart. So this is very inspirational. You are loved. And right under that you have, it takes a big heart to teach little minds. Very interesting. You're being protected. You're being urged to persevere. They're saying that you're going to be going through some sort of metamorphosis here. And you have, next to the moon, sandwiched in between the moon and divine protection, you have the sign of Gemini. There might be a Gemini in your life that is either protective over you, or you need protection from. I'm not going to say which that is for me, but I don't want to guide your mind, but that makes sense to me anyway as an Aquarian. So yeah, you have the sign of Gemini and the sign of Capricorn both come into play in this reading. It's actually pretty interesting. Okay, let's move on to our oracle cards here. I have, I'm going to push this in a little bit. Make room for the oracle cards. Yeah, I have a double deck here. I do the double deck purposely so we could figure out if something comes out twice. It's usually a very good indication that something's really needs to be looked at. Okay, so let's look at health and well-being first. Health and well-being for Aquarius, please. Health and well-being for Aquarius, please. Detachment, cold. We saw that. We saw that in your reading, that you are being very smart. You're being very alien-like. You are detaching. You're not showing your cards. You're not showing your emotions. You're a piece of ice. And in this situation, I think that's a good thing. Home and family, please. Home and family, we have separation and longing. In this situation, you could be longing for something, for at least for some of you, and for others of you, you are just separating. Spirit, self, your spirit for Aquarius, please. Self, spirit for Aquarius, please. autumn, harvest. This fall is going to be a very, very big time for you, Aquarius. It's going to be a period of growth. It's going to be a little painful. It's going to be not ridiculously painful, because we did see the Three of Swords reversed. But it is going to be eye-opening, and it's going to... I mean, I don't know about you, but I really don't like when readers say, hey, this is a growing experience, you're learning a lesson. Even when it's true. I don't like hearing it. But I hate to say it, but I really think that this is going to be an experience that you're going to grow from. And you're going to take a lot of what you've learned and apply it to the rest of your life. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. Advice. You have deception. And you also got courage. And you also got, if you look at that, you have the moon, something that is hidden. And hope. So there might be someone in your life that's hiding something from you, that's deceiving you, and it will be illuminated to you, Aquarius. There is hope there, and I'm not saying there's hope for the situation. Of course there might be, but I'm thinking there's hope for you to find out what this deception is. Love and relationships for Aquarius, please. Love and relationships for Aquarius. Love and relationships for Aquarius. Love and relationships for Aquarius, please. You have two. You have stalemate, avoidance, toxicity. Now I know it's my reading. No, I'm kidding. Not really, though. So you have, just like what the tarot said, honestly, you have the avoidance. You recognize this as a toxic pattern or a toxic situation. So you're avoiding, you're detaching, you're healing, but you're recognizing what's going on. Social life / others. Another two cards. You have winter. And you have reflection. So you might, it says rebirth, right? The winter is sort of Scorpio, even though Scorpio's in the fall. It's sort of a rebirth energy. It's when the earth goes dormant right before it pops up with brand new fertile growth. It's a time of reflection. So this winter might be a time of reflection for you. And the butterfly representing that metamorphosis, you might be taking this winter as a time to really grow and become something else entirely. You might be honestly reflecting on everything that's happened and just completely turning into a different person, career and business. Let's see, what do we got here? We have regret and depression. You might have a bit of a regret, and we saw that in the cards too. Remember, we saw that you were going to have problems with money, and that it might cause you to feel alone. It might cause you to feel something. It wasn't overwhelmingly depressing, though. I mean, it was definitely not comfortable, but it wasn't, you saw the cards. They weren't, so let me look at finances. Finances and wealth. Finances and wealth, please. Finances and wealth. Fate, detours, divine intervention. So yeah, your finances are undergoing some sort of rebirth. You are going through some sort of rebirth here, for sure. Your finances may have some detours, and according to the cards, that was true, right? At the bottom of the deck, what do we have here? We have healing your inner child, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this definitely makes sense, Aquarius. You have some work to do this fall. It's going to be illuminating. It's going to be life-changing. It's going to be a time of understanding and recognizing this toxicity and avoiding it, you may be separating. You may recognize a deception, but in the end, you are really seeing something. You're seeing yourself grow into something else. That metamorphosis with the butterfly. I'm going to pick a couple of more of these cards. Show me an overall vibe. What does Aquarius walk away with here? Let's see. You have inkpot. Problems to be resolved. Yes, for sure. Problems to be resolved. Hard work ahead. We saw that too. Hard work ahead, Aquarius. I told you it was going to be a difficult month. And I think the most difficult part of this is you not being able to move forward. You feel stuck. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I really do believe you're going to be receiving something. You're going to be receiving something in the way of help. We saw that in the cards. But at least beginning to mid-month, you might feel alone. You might feel very like you can't depend on anybody. Horse, short journey. You might have a short journey ahead of you and advice from a friend. Okay, that might be some of the help you're receiving is in the way of advice. One more, please. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more for Aquarius. Make it a good one. Come on. One more for Aquarius, please. Ooh. You have two. Let's see. You have ear. Good news. And you have, you should accept valid criticism. Okay. When I see the cup, all right, at the bottom of the deck, we have desk. Pay attention to your work. Yeah, I mean, we saw that in the reading. When I see the cup as being filled, especially with the pot next to it. Good news is on the way. You listening. Absolutely listening. Advice from a friend. Your friend might have some valid criticism for you. That's very possible. Okay, so Aquarius, the culmination of this is that I really do think that you are headed into, you know, it's not a terrible month. It's an erosive month. It's something that wears on you. And it wears on you because it's the same thing. It may be intensified. The same thing that's been happening for a while. And it maybe this month it's so intense that you just decide that's it. You know, you are being warned in the tarot cards to be mindful of the things you say and what you show because you are being deceived. But I'm telling you, at the end of the month, you are planning for your future. You have some pentacles with you. You have the pentacles to plan, and you're moving out of this depression or this sadness or this, where is it? Stalemate. Where is it? I know you're here somewhere. I think it's here. Stalemate, yeah. You're moving out of this stalemate. I really wish you a lot of luck. And I will see you for your serpent reading. The serpent reading is my favorite reading, and I'm seriously thinking about replacing my monthly reading with it. But for this month, I'm just going to do both like I did last month. So stay tuned for that. The serpent reading is a journey that you go through, and it shows you exactly what will happen step by step through the journey and what you don't see coming, what you're leaving, what you don't see coming, and all these steps in between. It's really an interesting reading. I wish you all the luck. Namaste. Big November blessings.